Alright, hey guys. I thought I would follow up on Sophia's video by making a really quick one on a couple of really important reasons of why the hell Germany lost World War One. Okay, there are a lot of major aspects that contribute to their ultimate demise, defeat in World War One. One of the major causes of this, or reasons, was because of the British blockade of German ships. Now, when you think of England or Britain, think of their kick-ass navy, because no one beats their kick-ass navy. Just no one. And so, on major sea battles, it was clearly apparent that every single time the British would win. Um, Even with advancing technology, uh, no, it didn't even work. The British Navy had freaking submarines. No. They just no. That's one of the major reasons why they ultimately lost in World War One was the British blockade of German ships. Now, also there was like a ton of German soldiers were taken. Now, like how Ellie mentioned in our video, which you wouldn't hear from Sophia, is that when you think of communism, Ellie says, think of the fact that they had lots of metal and they had lots of supplies. However, they lacked food. They lacked the ability to like make reasonable decisions about what they needed and when. And food is one of those things that they were like second thoughts. Oh, I did that. Ugh. They were like second thoughts on. So they were like all of the German soldiers were just like starved and hungry is starved and hungry, and it was worsening, and then contributing to the fact that there was actual fast food restaurants in all of the other places except for Germany. They didn't have any food. Also, the British blockade, it shrunk a lot of ships, which disabled their access to, well, they being German, access to, like, having food imported in. Well, that was a thing. What else? Also, a big one was the advances in aircraft technology. Was one mistake that the Germans made, and probably the biggest mistake that the Germans could have ever made in this entire war was by sinking, as Ellie told us, the Lusitania cruise liner. Basically, they sunk an American cruise liner ship, which is why the U.S. decided to enter the war in 1917. Now, this is another thing. When the U.S. enters a world war, you're done. Like, that's how it worked in both of the world wars. Right when America entered, there was a flip side, and it just done. We have little to no, we have very like little casualties, and we just destroy, beat down. I don't like nationalism, but I'm just saying, like, really, America's the tide turner in both of the world wars. Reasons why the Allies won in both of the world wars was because America entered the war. Basically, yeah. The sinking of the Lusitania, I can't pronounce things. It dramatically altered the American public opinion about the European wars. Because at first we were like, that's the European subs, never business. And then when they like brought it to our turf, we were like, wait a second, it is our business, bitches. So, two of the main mistakes that will help contribute if you do this on the test was the British naval blockade of German ships, which led to even more hunger and starvation in Germany, which affected their soldiers and also like directly affected them, and which was a really big issue. And aircraft technology was a really big issue because they weren't very good at that, but the British and the Americans were. Also, their biggest mistake was attacking the Americans directly on a cruise liner, which then altered the public's opinion about the European wars, and they entered the war in 1917. So that was my really quick thing. I hope it wasn't too boring because oh, 5 minutes. That's not too boring. Okay, spoke really fast. Yep, I'll probably do more of these. Whew.